Road to 100 mil, episode 4. I think I'm going to stick with the name of 100 mil. We're just such big overachievers on this channel. We're now going for 200 mil. We're going to stick with the title, that being it. But spoiler alert, we sold our entire team, or around 95% of it. So as you guys can see in the upper right-hand corner, our coin count is very, very high. This is the most liquid I have been since... I don't even remember a point this year we've been this liquid. Over 150 mil coins. And our account value on MuchG right now is right under 170 mil, so we're still growing that on a day-to-day basis. Investing wise, I don't have a lot for you other than the fact that I got really, really lucky with 95 All-Star Athletes. Following the success of All-Star Athlete investing this past Thursday, I picked up around 295 All-Star Athletes in preparation for Part 2 at a 102k average. And like I said, pure luck, but EA released a really, really good plat offer. And if you know anything about the market, economics 101, when coins are supplied to the market via, a plat offer, a loophole for whatever reason, the market is going to go up in price. People are going to take those coins and buy the newest and best cards, those being All-Star Athlete 98s. So, as a result, 95 All-Star Athletes went up to around 140 to 150k. I was able to liquidate all 200 of my 95 All-Star Athletes by the end of Saturday. Whether it was individually selling them, because they do have some individual value, being they go up to 98 overall, with the champion added to the 95, as well as doing some 98 overall All-Star Athlete sets like Deion Sanders, Julius Peppers, Jimmy Graham, is selling those for, well above 700,000 coins. Profit-wise, again, really, really good. Got an average back of 145k before tax on each of these 95. So the profit, I think, I'll have it up on the screen. It's somewhere between 4 to 6 million profit after tax. If you want extended coverage of the market and how I make my coins, subscribe to the Coin Bible exclusively on Team Get Lucky, link in the description. But back to my team, because that's the title of this video. I have sold 95% of my team as a result of this plat offer over this past weekend, right? Elevating the market. Of course, it's a little bit later now. It's Tuesday. You guys are watching this video maybe a little bit later than that. So most of these sales did happen over the weekend, Saturday night and Sunday. Some notable sales with prices included: 99 Anthony Munoz, which I previously bought in the last video for 2.6 mil. Was able to get him off my team for 3.7 mil. Felt that was a good enough price to, let go of that card. And then just some older cards that have been on my team for some time. Jalen Hurts 99 is a backup for the Eagles theme team at 950k. Jordan Malatza, Team of the Year, for 420k, which was an amazing price. Danielle Hunter, Vernon Davis, and Patrick Peterson, the Ultimate Combine Champions, for 399, 395, and 387k. And then finally, some lower tier Combine cards like John Ross, Byron Jones, and Kyle Long for that 300k mark. And a lot of these Combine and Team of the Year cards that I did sell were previously 75k, 100k, even 125 to 150k cheaper prior to this plat offer, coming out. So these were some amazing, amazing sales. And like I mentioned in the last video, I was already taking a short break from gameplay and online head-to-head modes, especially after grinding house moves for the past month. So it just worked out perfectly that, what better time to sell my team when the market's inflated. And well, I'm not going to be using those players anyway for, 10 days or so before I get back in the online head-to-head scene. The only actual cards who made it through this purge were Brian Urlacher and Doug Martin Combine. They were just so cheap that where I bought them at, I wasn't really gaining anything from selling them. So I held on to those cards. And then T'Vondre Sweat, the LTD, you guys know I paid 3.3 mil for it in the last episode. And while Quadfather got revealed, over the weekend, now he's actually in game. So T'Vondre Sweat has kind of taken a hit on his price, and I don't necessarily want to sell him for 3 mil because I would just automatically be taking, right, a 600k loss after tax. So I'm hoping his card as well as Quadfather LTD, once he's out of packs, Thursday that is, or no, it would be Wednesday. Hopefully they both rise in price. That way I'm able to at least sell back and break even, or maybe make a slight profit, at some point this weekend with that T'Vondre Sweat card. As for a timeline on when I'm targeting to buy back my team, there's really 2 dates I have in mind. It's either going to be this Thursday for All-Star Athletes Part 2. I will say there are a ton of really, really big name cards that we know we're getting. Right, Calvin Johnson, Ted Hendricks, damn Anthony Edwards, right, is getting his own MUT card. So some heavy hitters are dropping, and hopefully that will lower the price of some older cards like Combine, Team of the Year, and Ring of Honor. The other option is I could wait another week for the start of Sugar Rush. You know, that might not have the biggest names being released, especially for Part 1, but we should be getting an overall boost, right? Those will be 99 overall champions, which will really automatically lower the market, and especially in the days following Sugar Rush, the market will just naturally lower as a result of that odds boost. More than likely, though, I'm going to be probably waiting it out for Sugar Rush, but if I see some really good prices later on this week, potentially this weekend, I definitely won't be afraid to pick up some certain cards. I probably won't be adding any of the newer cards, maybe some All-Star Athletes Part 1 if they're really, really cheap, but again, I talked about it in one of the videos, you know, a few episodes back, but I want to be better with paying for cards, especially cards that don't depreciate in value really, really quick. I want to focus on buying cards, right, on these certain days like Wednesday night and Thursday morning when new cards get put in the game, the old cards crash down in price, and if I time it right, I can add these cards to my team, and really over the course of the next week following those purchases, these cards could actually gain value so I can have a team and not necessarily worry about losing coins just for having a team. But that's going to be all for episode 4. A little bit of a shorter video, but just wanted to put it out there, right? I sold my entire team. Now we're on the hunt. We're looking to add some pieces back once the market comes back down in price. But that's all for episode 4. I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.